Hit me as hard as you fucking want. I swear to God, hit me.
I'm not gonna hit you.
Hit me as hard as you fucking want.
I'm not gonna hit you as hard as I can.
Hit me as hard as you fucking can.
But I'm gonna hit you.
Hit me.
I'm gonna
do it.
Fucking do it,
I have to
pussy.
take my. Ready?
Wes, how do you feel right now?
Great.
My turn. Wes, my turn.
Okay, in case you're wondering who that sad sack of shit was at the beginning of the video, that was me. That was me before I figured out what I wanted out of life. Before I came to the simple realization that life is just a combination of experiences. And that after a certain point, you and only you decide what those experiences consist of. I had a friend call me the other day who was a bit down on his luck, and he was asking me how I did it. And I got kind of pissed off because I realized that after 2.5 years, I still don't know how to completely answer that question. I mean, yeah, I can always give the minimal explanation and say, I hit my bottom and I was willing to do whatever it took to change my life. But I always feel like I'm leaving so much out when I give that explanation. And then again, I don't want to drag it out too long either. So I'll give you what I gave him. I started doing drugs because I wanted to. Then it became a habit, and then it became necessity. Then I got clean out of necessity, then it became a habit, now I'm clean because I want to be. Out of all the cheesy sayings and phrases in recovery, this is the one that stuck with me. The one that I found to be the best explanation to give to someone when they ask me, how did you do it? But that isn't the $1 million question, is it? The $1 million question is, how do you continue to do it? And for that, I usually refer to this.
What did you want to be, Raymond K. Hessel? The question, Raymond, was what did you want to be?
Answer him, Raymond. Jesus.
Veterinarian. Animals.
Yeah, animals.
Good stuff. Yeah, I got that. That means you have to get more schooling.
Too much school.
Would you rather be dead?
No.
Would you rather die here on your knees in the back of a convenience store?
No.
If you're not on your way to becoming a veterinarian in 6 weeks, you will be dead.
Now, aside from that being one of my favorite movie scenes of all time, it's really just a big old fat metaphor that asks the question, are you really doing everything in your power to live the life you want? Imagine how much more you could get done if someone was holding a gun to your head and making you do it. Imagine how much more you could get done if your life depended on it. And that's why I'm very fortunate to have lived a very miserable, very shitty existence for as long as I did. Because going from that life to a life that was different in every single solitary way was a matter of life and death for me. A necessity. So when Brad Pitt says,
tomorrow will be the most beautiful day of Raymond K. Hassel's life. His breakfast will taste better than any meal you and I have ever tasted.
that means that every day I wake up without a needle in my arm is the best day of my life. Every day I wake up without heart murmurs from having the worst damn hangover ever is the best day of my life. Or every day I wake up without piss-stained clothes and a black eye and having to lay in bed for an hour trying to recollect what I did the night before is the best day of my life. But it's not just the absence of those things that makes life so great. It's what you replace them with. For Raymond, it was animals and stuff. And for me, it's holding this camera and working toward my dream every single day, no matter how hard it seems to ever become successful at it. A year ago, I filmed my daughter playing in some leaves, and I added some music to it just using my cell phone. Today, I'm using a $2,000 camera setup that I worked my ass off for. And a year from now, I will have gone even further. And I'm 100% sure of this because if I don't, I'm a fucking dead man. My past and my knowledge of how bad things could be is the gun that stays pointed to my head, making sure that I do everything in my power to achieve my dream. If you're not on your way to becoming what you want in 6 weeks, you will be dead.
That's it.